Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Dylan Robichaud.
You may notice a little bit more in the way of haze as you look off in the distance over the next few days. And as we look right now, the air quality is actually approaching unhealthy for sensitive groups out there for much of the interior valleys. And I'll let you know what is causing this. And don't worry, it's obviously not wildfire smoke. It's actually just pollution getting trapped down by the ground. And the reason why is because we have what we call an inversion. And I'll explain what that is coming up here in 1 second. But basically, on a typical day, what happens is that the sun heats the earth, the ground gets really warm, and so you have this less dense air that starts to rise up, and so the air rises up and cools. What happens now is that because the valleys are trapped between two mountain ranges, you have that colder, dense air that just kind of sits down at the bottom of the valley, and then it creates what you call a cap. It's like putting a pot on top of water, and what happens is that you have all this air near the ground that kind of gets trapped, and it can't circulate up into the atmosphere. So you don't really get that ventilation, and that's why over the next few days, we may be seeing some air quality concerns out there. Because of that, the National Weather Service has pulled the trigger and issued an air stagnation advisory until 10 a.m. Saturday for the interior valleys. And this actually does include the coast as well for the next few days. Live look right now at the city of Corvallis, and we are looking at some patchy fog forming up there this evening. And it's always the same locations every day. Eugene, Cresswell, Corvallis, these areas that get that patchy fog that forms. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind tomorrow morning, as you'll definitely need a few extra minutes out there. I think the fog should lift out by about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, but it could reduce travel and reduce visibility early in the day. A chill, Baker City, look at that now, below freezing. West of the Cascades, it's actually pretty nice. Where is your winter cold? We found it. Look at this right now, 14 degrees, 10 degrees up there at Butte, and then we're looking at teens and 20s. This air mass, though, we don't get any of this anytime soon. And in fact, look at the numbers. Today is day number 13 of December. Essentially, every day this month, with the exception of one day, has been above average so far. And as we look at the month as a whole, it's been very wet, 2.4 inches above average for rainfall. But this right here is the stat that really is remarkable. The average December high, 8.4 degrees above average so far for the month. That is really stunning. All right, let's talk about tomorrow. We are tracking a lot of clouds tomorrow. Nobody escapes the clouds, but not all of you get rain. That cold front stalls. I think west of the Cascades, we get showers. East of the Cascades, we stay relatively dry through tomorrow. And then by tomorrow night, the clouds go away. We have clear skies, calm winds. What does that mean? Well, I bet you any money tomorrow night we have another round of fog that will form. Speaking of tomorrow, we're looking at highs around the low 50s for the Umpqua Basin. And in the valley, we get up to about 53 for the afternoon high. The Oregon coast, we wake up chilly, but we end the day nice and mild with a high near 60. Showers are back for Monday and Tuesday of next week. We'll be tracking widespread rain on Monday and Tuesday, and then we dry up towards Wednesday of next week. The Umpqua Basin, look at those numbers, every day above average. Snow levels very high, so we're tracking a mixed bag of rain and snow on Monday and Tuesday, and then things improve as we head into Wednesday of next week. We'll have a look at sports coming up after the break.
Next on KEZI 9 Sports, high school basketball is off and running. We have a good look at which teams are going to be able to contend for that state title this year, which teams you have to go see play this season. That's next.
Did you know air quality and comfort inside your home depend a lot on what's under your home? It's true. That's why Terra Firma